Hello dear students, welcome again. Till now I have prepared 3 MCQ questions on macroeconomics, which is part of SYBCOM syllabus of Pune University. Though these topics may be there in other universities, Central University and State Universities syllabus. So dear students, it takes a lot of time and energy to prepare these questions. So if you have not subscribed my channel yet, please subscribe it, and please do like. Your likes and subscription motivates me to make such videos. So dear students, in this video I have taken these topics. MCQ questions are based on these topics, and this chapter number 4 is added in the new syllabus, revised syllabus. Earlier this part of the syllabus was not there in the old syllabus, but and this part is slightly lengthier also. So I tried to cover almost all topics I have touched upon and prepare the MCQ questions on this for the upcoming examination. So dear students, without wasting much time, let us move on to the first question. The first question is: the functional relationship between consumption and income is called consumption function, investment function, autonomous investment, saving function. So dear students, the relation between consumption and income is known as consumption function. So A is the correct answer. In consumption equation, C is equal to small a plus small by. A denotes consumption function, marginal propensity to consume, autonomous consumption, autonomous investment. Here this A denotes autonomous consumption. Autonomous consumption is the consumption which does not depend on level of income of the consumer, which is independent of level of income. That's why it is known as autonomous consumption. Even if the income of the consumer is zero, there will be some consumption, and that is known as autonomous consumption. C is the correct answer. In consumption equation, this again C is equal to A plus by. This B denotes consumption function, marginal propensity to consume, autonomous consumption, multiplier. So here this B denotes marginal propensity to consume, that is delta C upon delta Y. Change in consumption due to change in income. This ratio is known as marginal propensity to consume. So B is the correct answer here. Consumption when income is zero is called consumption function, marginal propensity to consume, average propensity to consume, autonomous consumption. Just now we have discussed this. When income is zero, there is some consumption, and that consumption is known as autonomous consumption. I have just twisted the question. The question may be asked in a different way, so this could be one of the similar questions. Moving on to the next question: consumption function with constant marginal propensity to consume is called linear consumption function, non-linear consumption function, permanent consumption function, variable consumption function. So with constant marginal propensity to consume, the consumption function will be linear. It would be a straight line like this. It will be a straight line. The slope is constant here, so it will be a linear consumption function. So A is the correct answer here. Next question: the average propensity to consume may be defined as the ratio of consumption expenditure to any particular level of saving, income, investment, consumption. So no doubt it is the ratio of consumption and expenditure to any particular level of income. So B is the correct answer. Marginal propensity to consume may be defined as a ratio of the change in dash to the change in income. So this is also clear. Just now I have discussed it is the ratio of change in consumption to the change in income. So C is the correct answer here. Next question, which one is the correct formula to calculate average propensity to consume, that is APC? APC is equal to delta C upon delta Y, APC delta C delta Y, APC is equal to C upon Y. It is the ratio of consumption and income. Okay, so C is the correct answer. Which one is the correct formula to calculate marginal propensity to consume, that is MPC? This is also we have discussed just now, delta C upon delta Y. So A is the correct answer here. These are incorrect. Okay, moving on to the next question. Usually MPC is dash at higher incomes and dash at lower incomes. So we know that the marginal propensity to consume is lower at higher level of income and it is higher at lower level of income. So here C is the correct answer, because at higher income people save more and a smaller part of income is consumed and a larger proportion is saved. So that's why MPC is low at high level and it is high at a lower income. Moving on to the next question. Dear students, I hope that you are getting it. If you are having any doubt, any question, you can comment in the comment box. And if you want some more questions, I have covered though here some 60 questions. Anyway, so psychological law of consumption was given by Simon Kuznets, J.S. Dusenberry, Milton Friedman, J.M. Keynes. So psychological law, this psychological law of consumption was given by J.M. Keynes. So this is a straight question based on facts. Then psychological law of consumption states that there is a common tendency for people to spend more on consumption when income increases, but not to the same extent as the rise in income, because a part of income is also saved, consumed, invested, pledged. So a part of income is saved. Means when income of, according to this psychological law, that when income increases, consumption increases, that is sure. But at what proportion? The proportion of increase in consumption is lesser than the increase in proportion of increase in income. Why? Because there is saving. A part of increased income is saved. That's what the psychological law of consumption is. So A is the correct answer here. According to Keynes, consumption is a positive function of dash level of current income, relative level of current income, absolute level, permanent, transitory. So here it is the absolute level of current income according to Keynes, that consumption is a positive function of absolute level of current income. According to Keynes, average propensity to consume dash as income increases. It increases and change falls, first increases then decline. It actually falls when income increases according to Keynes. So here C is the correct answer. Which one is the assumption of Keynes' psychological law of consumption? That constancy of psychological and institutional factors, normal economic conditions, laissez-faire policy, all of the above. In fact, these all are the assumptions of psychological law of consumption. So D is the correct answer here. Though in the examination, dear students, all options may not be there, but for the sake of memorizing, for the sake of understanding, I have included all four right options, so that you can make out and you can attempt it correctly in the examination. So D is the correct answer. Moving on to the next question. Which statement is true according to Keynes' psychological law of consumption? Here also, students, these are the statements which are true according to Keynes' psychological law of consumption. So when with an increase in income of the community, we cannot normally expect reduction in total consumption or reduction in total savings. because both cannot happen. This is also true. A rising income will often accompanied by increased saving, and falling income by decreased saving. This is also true. Similarly, the rate of increase or decrease in saving will be greater in the initial stages of increase or decrease of income than in the later stages. So all the three statements are true according to Keynes' psychological law of consumption. So D is the correct answer. Then subjective factors determine the form, that is dash of the consumption function, position of the consumption function, shift in the consumption function, slope of the consumption function, both A and C. So here subjective factors in fact determine the form, which means the position, and slope, which means this D is the correct answer here. Subjective factors determine the slope and position of the consumption line or consumption curve. Okay, moving on to the next question. Subjective factors of consumption include, what are the subjective factors of consumption? Psychological characteristics of human nature, social practices and institutions, both A and B, credit conditions, and consumer indebtedness. So here this consumer indebtedness and credit condition, this is objective factor, but these first two are subjective factors. So C is the correct answer here. Subjective factors are dash and internal to the economic system. So subjective factor actually, dear student, is endogenous within the system, internal to the economic system. So A is the correct answer here. It's not exogenous, it's not external, it's not both, it is endogenous. Next question. The objective factors of consumption are dash. So as I told you, subjective are endogenous and the objective factors are exogenous or external to the economic system. So here B is the correct answer, dear students. So dear learner, the next question is, the objective factors are exogenous or external to the economic system and cause dash in the consumption function. So objective factors, as recently we have seen, subjective factors affect the position, and the objective factors explains the shift in the consumption function, not the movement. Okay, not the slope and position. It determines the shift, or because of change in objective factors, consumption function shifts upward or downward. So B is the correct answer here. Next question, dear students. Following are the objective determinants of consumption function. What are the objective factors? Actually here also again, dear students, I have included all the objective factors so that you can memorize it, you can understand. So first one is general price level and fiscal policy, credit condition, consumer indebtedness, changes in the rate of interest and stock of wealth, financial policies of corporations, and income distribution. So all are the objective factors. In the main examination, all options may not be there, but if you learn all these, you can make out which are the objective factors. So here it is E is the correct answer. Permanent income hypothesis was given by Dusenberry, Tobin, Milton Friedman, Keynes. It was Milton Friedman who had given the permanent income hypothesis. Relative income hypothesis was given by Dusenberry actually. Okay, so Friedman given permanent income hypothesis and Dusenberry has given relative income hypothesis. Next question. Rate and size of savings in an economy are determined by level of income and income distribution, wealth and population, political stability and security of life and property, interest rate and inflation. So dear learners, what will be the rate of saving in an economy, what will be the size of economy are determined by all these factors. Just make sure these are the factors on which rate and size of the savings depends. So the correct answer to the question is all of the above. Okay, moving on to the next question. A ratchet effect and demonstration effect was given by which economists? Dusenberry, Tobin, Friedman, Keynes. In fact, in relative income hypothesis, which was given by Dusenberry, he discusses a ratchet effect and demonstration effect. We will discuss in some of the other videos what is ratchet effect and demonstration effect, but here A is the correct answer. The relationship between saving and income is called dash function. Investment, saving, it's very clear. The relation between income and saving is saving function. Okay, so B is the correct answer. Moving fast to the next question. Saving function is symbolically denoted by, this is very easy question. You need to see the standard form of notations. So saving is the function of income, S is function of Y. So this is the correct answer here. Then next question is, the sum of average propensity to consume and average propensity to save is always equal to, this is also very obvious question, is equal to 1. In fact, this is the formula. You must remember this. APC plus APS is equal to 1. So here D is the correct answer. So as I told you, APC plus what is, it is APS is equal to 1. So here A is the correct answer. In the previous question only I have shown to you APC plus APS is equal to 1. Next question, the sum of marginal propensity to consume and marginal propensity to save is always equal to, here again it is equal to 1. This also you should keep in mind. MPC plus MPS is always equal to 1. So B is the correct answer. Similarly, this question is also MPC plus MPS is equal to 1. So here C is the correct answer. Dear student, you have to keep these facts related to average propensity and marginal propensity to save, how they are correlated, so that you can answer all these questions. There could be some numerical questions also based on this formula. Moving on to the next question. In equation, this C is equal to A plus BY, the value of B, this B lies in between. In fact, this B, as I told you, is nothing but MPC, marginal propensity to consume. It lies in, it is always greater than 0 and less than 1. The extreme cases of MPC is 0 and 1. So it lies, this B lies in between 0 to 1. So A is the correct answer here. Dear learner, next question is the relation between APC and MPC in Keynes Psychological Law of Consumption function is MPC is less than MPC is less than APC is equal to APC, MPC greater than APC. Now, actually this MPC is always less than APC according to Keynes Psychological Law of Consumption. Okay, so A is the correct answer. Moving on to the next question. Under the Keynes consumption function, consumption is a dash function of income. It is unstable, inverse, stable, neutral. It is stable function of income according to Keynes. So C is the correct answer. Moving fast to the next question. Net investment is equal to gross investment plus depreciation. So here D is the correct answer. Then if gross investment is less than depreciation, then net investment will be dash negative, positive, 0, 1. So as just now you have seen the formula, when gross investment is less than depreciation, net investment will be negative, because net investment is equal to gross investment minus this depreciation. So depreciation here is more, gross investment is less, so the value of net investment will be negative. So A is the correct answer. Factors affecting depreciation. The factors, the variables on which depreciation depends, that is are wear and tear, breaking down, expenditure on repair, technical obsolescence. So actually this depreciation depends on all of these factors, above factors. All are the factors on which depreciation depends. So E is the correct answer here. Investment that is dependent on the level of income is called dash investment: induced investment, autonomous investment, private and public investment. So investment which depends on level of income is known as induced investment, whereas the investment which does not depend on level of income is known as autonomous. So here the correct answer is A. Moving to the next question. The slope of investment line is called marginal propensity to consume, marginal propensity to invest, marginal propensity to save, marginal propensity to import. So here it is very clear that slope of investment line is called MPI, that is marginal propensity to invest. B is the correct answer. MPI is the ratio of change in investment to the change in consumption, saving, income and import. So here also this is clear that MPI is the ratio of this. MPI is the ratio of delta I, that is change in investment upon change in income, that is known as MPI. So C is the correct answer here. Next question. Dash investment is that investment that is independent of income and it is done by the government. As I told you just now, the investment which is independent of level of income is known as autonomous investment, usually done by the government. So D is the correct answer. Who proposed the concept of MEC, marginal efficiency of capital? So this is very famous concept given by a revolutionary concept given by J.M. Keynes. So A is the correct answer here. MEC depends on what factors? Number A, the prospective yield of the capital asset, supply price of the capital asset, both A and B, current return. So correct answer is both A and B, on which this MEC depends. According to Keynes, investment depends on MEC, interest rate, level of investment, both A and B. So according to Keynes, investment depends on MEC and interest rate. So D is the correct answer, both A and B in this question. Then in the long run, MEC depends on population growth, development of new ideas, new areas, technological factors, productive capacity of the industry, all of the above. So dear students, all these factors influence marginal efficiency of capital in the long run. So E is the correct answer. So please keep in mind, to memorize all these factors on which MEC depends. You may get different type of question. One option may be correct, other the incorrect options will be there. You need to identify all these. Moving on to the next question. In the short run, again the similar type of question I have prepared, that MEC depends on expected demand, costs, price, propensity to consume, changes in income, current state of expectation. So all are the factors in the short run which influence MEC. So E is the correct answer again here. Moving on to the next question. Accelerator principle is, accelerator is the numerical value of relation between increase in investment resulting from an increase in consumption or income. So A is the correct answer. Accelerator is influence of consumption on investment. Okay, so A is the correct answer here. Which statement is true? If current income is greater than previous income, then investment will be positive. This is true. If current income is less than the past income, then investment will be negative. If current income is equal to the past income, then investment will be zero. In fact, all these options, all these statements are true. All of the above is the correct answer here in this question. Which one is the assumption of accelerator principle? Again, dear students, these all factors, all statement assumptions are true. Constant capital output ratio, it is ratio, not ration. It is capital output ratio. No excess capacity existing in consumer goods industry. This is another assumption. Excess capacity available in the machine making industries. So all of the above are the correct answer in this question. Moving next, concept of investment or income multiplier was given by James Keynes, James Tobin, F.A. Kahn, Samuelson. In fact, the concept of investment or income multiplier was given by James Keynes, whereas the employment multiplier was given by F.A. Kahn. So here in this question, the correct answer is J.M. Keynes. Moving next, multiplier is the ratio of increment in income to the increment in investment. So here C is the correct answer, dear student. This multiplier, which is always denoted by K, is the ratio of increment in income as a result of increment in a change in investment. Okay, so C is the correct answer here. Multiplier is measured as K is equal to 1 upon 1 minus B, delta Y upon delta I is equal to 1 upon B, Y by I is equal to. So here, dear student, the correct answer is both A and B. This A and B both are correct. So you should tick mark this D. D is the correct answer. Okay. Moving next, according to Keynesian multiplier model, the value of MPC is 0.75. This is given. MPC is given as 0.75. What would be the value of multiplier? Dear student, you know this is the formula of calculating multiplier, 1 minus MPC. This is the formula. So put the value quickly. I'll show you. 1 minus 0.75. So this is 1.25. So equal 100 upon 25. This is equal to 4. So correct answer is A. This way you can calculate easily. Okay. Moving to the next question. When the MPC is equal to 1, the size of multiplier will be equal to infinity. This is extreme case of MPC value. So when MPC is equal to 1, the multiplier, the K value reaches to infinity. Okay. So B is the correct answer. When MPC is equal to 0, the value of multiplier will be equal to 1. Okay, very simple. You can put like 1 minus, and MPC value is 0, so it will be equal to 1. Okay, so these two are the extreme cases of value of multiplier. The value of MPC in the Keynesian model is equal to, MPC is equal to 1, MPC greater than 0 and less than 1, and MPC is greater than 1, MPC is equal to 0. Actually, in the Keynesian model, it is assumed in between greater than 0 and less than 1. So B is the correct answer, dear students. Moving next, so which one of the following equation is not true? MPC is equal to MPS is equal to 1. This is correct. 1 minus MPC. So if you take the value of MPC this side, so MPS is equal to 1 minus MPC. This is also true. Then moving to the next, MPS minus 1 is equal to MPC. This is true. So C is incorrect equation. Actually, if you rearrange, this is the base equation. If you rearrange, this is true, but this is not true. So C is the incorrect equation and it is true here. Moving to the next, which one is the assumption of investment multiplier? Here also, dear student, you can see all are the options which I have added as assumptions, true assumptions of investment multiplier. So correct answer is all of the above, that MPC remains constant, there is no time lag, excess capacity in consumer goods industry, closed economy. So these are the assumptions of investment multiplier. Moving to the next, which one is the leakage of investment multiplier? Saving and imports, paying off debts, holding of idle cash. balances, taxation and increase in prices, all of the above. Dear students, these all are the leakages in the system of investment multiplier. When there is investment, income increases manifold, but if these things happen, the size of multiplier gets reduced, so it becomes the leakage of the investment multiplier. So E is the correct answer here. Okay, so dear students, for now, thank you so much. These are the questions which I have attempted. If you want some more questions, do comment in the comment box, and don't forget to subscribe and like it. That motivates me a lot to make more videos. Thank you. Thanks a lot.